Hold on. I got to open this up because I don't know if anybody's here yet. Ah. Hold on. Oh. I got to open this up. I don't know. All right. I see MPN and Greasy Monkey. What's happening, guys? And Billy Ray. It might just be three of you here for this because it is actually very, very, very short notice. But to make a long story short, Billy Ray, thank you, Billy Ray, had sent me a guitar that he had purchased at Zimm's Guitars in Mesa, Arizona. Sent it Wednesday, and it was initially supposed to be here yesterday, Monday. Then it said it would be here Saturday. So Friday, about 8 p.m. at night on Friday, I get a message saying that due to mechanical breakdown, the package will be delayed. That was at exactly 8 p.m. Friday night. At 9:23 p.m., an hour and 23 minutes later, it said it had arrived in New Baltimore, Ohio. It will give me an update on the delivery as soon as they get it. That means that it should have been here Saturday. So Saturday didn't show up. Obviously Sunday. Yesterday, it didn't show up. So I call UPS, and I couldn't do anything because I'm not the shipper. So I had to get Billy Ray to call, which he did. He even went down there, and he just told me now that they told him it was lost. And then by the time he got down there, they had found it. My UPS update still said it was in New Baltimore, Ohio this morning. Then it finally said it was out for delivery today. So that was the agonizing story with the UPS. And I even tried to call the new Baltimore hub, and there's no phone number. But all the reviews for it are 1 out of 5. Packages being lost, packages marked delivered, nobody getting them. I mean, there was a whole string. There was nobody above 1. So apparently the hub in New Baltimore, which I don't understand why it went there. Usually they come from wherever. Well, when they come from California, they'll come from there or out west to Hodgdon, Illinois, then from there to Columbus, then from Columbus to St. Clairsville, where they deliver it to me. The last 2 things I have received have went to New Baltimore, and I don't know why, but they're such a crappy rating. Columbus doesn't have that problem. So, without further ado, I did cross out the addresses. Now, this box has been from Ohio to Arizona. See, it's been to Arizona twice, been to Ohio twice. So we're going to open it up, and we're going to see this Jackson. Thank God Billy didn't tell me it was lost. Because I'm sorry, I would have went ballistic on that one. I would have drove. It was like a 4.5 hour drive to New Baltimore, but they do show the address, so I would have went there and want to know where this was, why, what was the mechanical breakdown. Dane and I had a guitar box that it traveled the country 11 times before we finally had to retire it. Because after the 11th shipment, it was no good anymore. Now, you also have to understand that my oh, it opens up on the end. This is a Jackson I've wanted for since they started making this paint design. And every time I was able to find one, I either didn't have the money or it was a piece of crap. Or if I had the money, the one I would find was just destroyed. So then Dane posted a video saying that his Jackson collection, and this was the first guitar he showed. And I was like, I didn't even know you had that. So you guys can hear me okay, right? I hope so. No, Greasy, it's not neon pink. And it's not the mirrored one. So remember, I had 2 on the bucket list. And I said once I got them, once I got those particular 2, I would no longer buy another guitar just to have it. I would actually sell one to replace it instead of adding to the collection. So there was 2 on that list. And once I achieved those 2, then there's no more without selling one to replace it. And I have one of the 2. I have the red Mercury Crackle. Finally got that one. So the other one left to stop me from adding to the collection is the mirrored one, which you have, Greasy. Oh boy, I'm liking what I'm seeing already. It is in the hold on. Of course, it's Jackson. Of the neck. Freaking gorgeous. Man, that's gorgeous. Made in Japan. I love that color. Green to a blue to a purple, although under the yellow lights, it looks all blue. You can see a little bit of it. It's more purple on the outside, blue, and a green in the middle. Oh, man. Weight is perfect. Neck is freaking perfect. Dane didn't do anything to this one. The weird part about this, though, is, well, most of these I've seen with this configuration, single hum, it had a black tremolo and black knobs. And it's got but it got a chrome nut. So either someone changed it. I don't know. Man, I freaking love this paint job. Oh my God. There's some marks on it. That's cool. I'm going to clean it all up. I'll touch it up, buff it out, and if need be, clear it again. But I'm not going to try to make this perfect because I cannot replicate this. I cannot replicate this paint job. Believe me, I have tried for years. And the closest I came to it, but what it is I can't control it all, is you have to paint those 3 colors and get them where you want them. I do this. You get your outlines, you got the whatever 3 colors you want. Then you actually take a grocery bag or a garbage bag, crumble it up, stick it in the middle, and then just kind of twist it. That's the closest I've ever came to this, but it wasn't the same. So I literally don't know how they do this at Jackson or in Japan, but I will find out. Yeah, Dane, Dane said he never touched this. He didn't do anything to it. It's still got the Jackson trem. Yeah, you know what? I know this was changed because this is the newer Jackson tremolo. It's kind of like the Floyd 1500 that nobody wanted, the Pro, because it doesn't go through to adjust. You lock it in, strings in right there. So this has been changed. I do have a black 1000 I'll put on here. But yeah, it needs cleaned up, but that's so what? There we go. Man. Yeah, some little like they touched up that color there and there, but they didn't touch up the clear. So I have a glue that's called I can't think of the name of it now. It's just for this. So you actually it's a drop it in there and it hardens with a little bump. Then you cover the ends of a razor blade and leave just the middle, and you go over it till you get it level. Then you just buff it out, and you can't tell it was ever touched. So yeah, this is I don't want to make this purple or perfect because this will be played, but I will make it better. I will rebuild it, and it is better than it is. Sorry I didn't go live last night. Yesterday was really a hectic day. I only had not quite 3 hours sleep, and I had to be up because they installed the windows yesterday. All but one, because one was sent, the window was too big. So it's going to be another 4 weeks before that one window gets here and the guys come back again. And getting everything ready, and then it's just a bunch of stuff. Then I was upset over this not being here as it was supposed to be. And I had to help my daughter, and I told Billy and MPN last night, I said, you know what? I'm so freaking tired, I'm just going to go to bed. So I apologize for that. But announcement, I do plan on going live pretty much every Monday, 9 p.m. So there's an announcement for you guys. I see that whammy bar is in the bag. That's pretty cool. Billy, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have wanted one of these since I first saw this 25, maybe even 30 years ago. And like I said, when I did find one, when I had the money, the paint was chipped off, peeling off. It was hard. You could hardly even tell what it was. And then when I didn't have the money, I would find the pristine ones. So this one is, I'm going to say, made in Japan. So I'm going to say this is a 97. So it's 28 years old. And you can tell because the white binding around the neck is yellowed. So this guitar's been played. It has seen some things. But yeah, I'll clean it up, sand it down a little bit, rebuff it, put some glue in the dips, fill those up. I'm not going to worry about, well, here I'll put a little purple to touch up that little paint chip it's missing. But that's it. I'm not going to sit there and try to touch it up and repaint the whole thing. I'm not going to try to make it look new because there's no way I can. Unless I knew how to do this paint job, which I don't. And they won't tell you either. I've wrote Jackson. I've asked Grover in an email. No one will tell me exactly how they do this. So I will be working on this. later today, and I know we're supposed to go live tonight on Johnny's channel. I don't know if because he only wants to do like hour-long shows, except for Saturday night when we're at the bench, and I know Wednesday night a couple hours. I don't know about Tuesday, so I don't know. It might just be an hour, or he might want to go to the bench tonight. Either way, so we'll find out. But Billy Ray, thank you again for the. I got the phone over here again. Burnt, hello. Let's see. Motion detected at my front door. Yeah, I tried it, Burnt, with the garbage bag, because that's how someone told me it was done too. It was a garbage or a grocery bag. You crumble it up, stick it on there, then just twist it, and as you twist it, you pull it off. And it kind of resembled it, but it didn't look just like this. So this one will be, like I said, I'm not going to make it new. I'm just going to clean it up and get it set up right and put the other tremolo on it and play the hell out of it. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for watching. Like I said, we're supposed to go live tonight. Again, I don't know if we're going to the bench on a Tuesday. I have no idea. What's the name of the guitar? It is a Jackson DK2 made in Japan, Erie Death Swirl SSH or F. SSHF. Now here's what's weird about these. There's one on Reverb right now that's identical to this. And it's, what is it, Billy? $3,800, something like that. Then there's one that's $900. Then there's one that's $1,000 that the paint's peeled off of. So these go, I mean, I think some people don't know what they have. Which is loose. Yeah, I'll go through this whole thing and. But Billy Ray, thank you so much, man. No pink, no pink, no pink, no pink, no pink. No pink. I'm saying that, but you guys all know I got into 3D printing, which I'm making guitar maintenance kits that I'll be giving away as prizes. I'll even do it on Johnny's show. And Rich got the first one. Although I don't have to send it. He is out of the country right now. But I bought some more filament. I bought it like a silver. Kind of looks like a brushed aluminum. And I found some more guitar maintenance tools that I downloaded the files for. So I will be adding more to those. But my daughter bought some kind of pink filament, and she's on her way down here, and she wants to make stuff. So there is going to be pink running through my machine, but I'm not doing it, and I'm not touching it. So, but Billy Ray, thank you so much. Made in Japan, Jackson. That's right up there with the American made one. Matter of fact, sometimes they're even better. So, yeah, this has been a replay because that's like the Pro model, and that wasn't out when this guitar came out. So, somebody's messed with it, but I'll fix it, and I will enjoy the crap out of it. And had this been lost, I know people that work at UPS. I'd have been on the phone with them 24/7 until somebody found it. I freaking love it, Billy. I mean, this is, like I said, this was one of them, and then the last two was the Red Crackle and the Mirrored. And I said if I got the red crackle and the mirrored one, I wouldn't buy any more for this to collection. I would only buy one to replace one that I would sold, that I have sold. So this one was actually like a bonus because you don't see these in decent shape very often. You know, this one again is 28, well, soon to be 29 years old. But it was made in Japan. The original tuners. Yeah. Yeah, I will Scotch Brite the gloss off the back of this. Not removing the finish, just dulling it up so it slides a little better. But yeah, I'll take the neck off, although it doesn't need any shim. The action's nice and low. But I'll take the neck off so I can do the Scotch Brite pad on the back of the neck, and then I'll clean the frets up. They're not horrible. A little bit of wear, not much. And the only bit of the wear is right here. So whoever did it just stayed right here in this area. Which is a shame because this guitar is meant to shred on. I just wish I could still do that. I can't anymore, but yeah, I clean the pots. Got to tighten that one up. Clean the switch. Swap out the tremolo. Sand it down. Fill the holes with the glue. And then scrape it flat, then buff it all out. Again, clean the frets with the fret polishers. Take the tuners off, clean them up, clean that, and then put her all back together. And this may be a main guitar here. So again, thank you, Billy. And Peggy, you if it had been lost, let's just say I might not have been such a nice guy. No, I actually would have drove a little over 4 hours over there and made them take me through their hub until we found it. I mean, it's not like it's a little package that could get lost. But I read the reviews and it was like, that place is terrible. So, yeah, if the switches, Billy said the two single coils weren't working. So if they're not wired up or not wired correctly, I'll fix that. If not, I might as well just throw a new switch in it anyhow. New switch, new pots. So I don't have to worry about it. And I downloaded, now this one didn't turn out right because there was I had the printer turned around and the spool was kind of hitting my string winders, which was holding it up a little bit, and it was making it jerk. I didn't realize that. I was upstairs, and I have to trim this yet, but it's kind of, because of the spool sticking, it screwed it up. But I found out, you can't see it, Charvel, it's engraved in it. So it's actually, I don't know if it's for this one. Yeah, it is. That's the silver. I got it's like an aluminum. So yeah, and I also found a file for different thickness on an angle neck shims that take up the whole area. And I thought, man, that's cool. So I downloaded that file. I found their finger and thumb socket set. There's a 11 and a 13 on one, 11 on one side, 13 on the other, and the other one is a 12 and a 14. It's for guitar repair, so you can do that. And I also found a 10 millimeter one that's made, looks like a horn kind of, for the 10 millimeter nuts up here. So I'm going to print all that stuff out and include that in the giveaway kits. So you're going to have the fret polisher, the clamp that goes around here. Then you loosen the strings up and snap them over, and it opens the fretboard up for you. A knob puller. The attachment to attach to a drill or a 1/4-inch impact driver to do tuning, or take the strings off. And the fret or the trem blocker goes, you'll pull the fret up or the tremolo up, stick it here and let it go down and rest it on that. A wedge that would go in here or in here, depending on how far apart you are, to lock it in place while you're changing strings if you don't want to use that. Those attachment, those three of them total, where they're all the 11, 13, 10, 11, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 millimeter, which is pretty much everything you'd ever need on here. All kind of stuff. So it's going to be a big kit, and I'm going to do not just one. I'm going to do a bunch of them, all in different colors, and then we'll give them away as prizes. So it's be a complete maintenance kit. So I want to thank you for that. I mean, the spools are only, $13 to $20, and you can do quite a bit on one spool. I just got one that came in today. It's blood red. I want to make a smaller version of this fit on the Sunburn, because that red matches the red at the bottom of the Sunburn guitar. I also made this Jackson logo, 3D printed logo. Can't see that silver very good. And I don't know where it went. I made one just as an experiment to try it. It was here. Now, getting ready for this, because this was such a last minute thing. Where it went? I made a Metallica logo, 3D. It's like a 3D effect, about that long. I had it here to show you. I don't know where it went. I'll find it for tonight, and if we go live on Johnny's show, which he said we were supposed to, I will show it on there. So, again, everybody, I hope to see you tonight. It's probably 9 p.m., I think, on Tuesdays. Yeah, Fridays and Saturdays are 10. Everything else is not. So it'll be 9 p.m. tonight, 9 p.m. tomorrow. Don't know if Laz will be on Thursday. He should. He's here. And then Friday 10, Saturday 10, and then I'll see you again here on Fretworks on Monday. And Mr. Mike is basically a movie editor or something like that. But he's making me like a 30, 40-second introduction for Fretworks, where it's going to be featuring guitars, a little bit of playing, and some of my original music. And that will play to start each show. I'm not in it to like, if you look on YouTube, there's a bunch of people that, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not going to have the, what do they call it? The Patreon thing. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just going to sit at the bench and work on guitars. If you guys want to hang out and we can talk. Obviously, when I'm set up for that, I can see better. And I did get my mother gave me my dad's iPad, which is freaking 12 inches. So I'll have that over there for the chat during my shows. because I'm not at the main computer where I can't put it up on the screen anyhow because I'm using the free version. And also it's 720 here instead of the 1080 like Johnny has. So it does look a little out of focus or a little fuzzy. But for what I'm going to do, that's just where I'm going to keep it. And it's just sitting at the bench, working on guitars. And if you guys want to talk while we're doing it, that's fine. If you want to join, we're fine. I'm not going to sit here and ask you to join or anything. I'll just let you guys know. Just make sure you mark or click the bell on the thing on the Fretworks page so you know when it happens. And I will, since I'm learning. If you notice, I got started a little bit faster. But if you notice, I will usually do it where it will schedule the show. So I'll do it like in the day, and then it'll be 9:00. That way, that'll give you guys time to find it if you want to hang out. But that's it. It's just to hang out. It's not a money making thing. It's, I just want to. I just like to sit down and work on guitars and show people and answer questions. And that's what I plan on doing. And that's how I am. So that's it. And it's just going to be, if you guys want to hang out, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. Or if I'm on a Monday night and Johnny goes live, you guys want to head over to Johnny's, that's fine also. Because I'm not trying to step on Johnny's toes or Laz's toes. It's just, I'm not going to take it. Johnny's taking it very seriously, and as he should. There's nothing wrong with that. Laz is wanting to get more serious, but he's not. So I'm going to keep this one like a little, it's just fun. That's all it's going to be. I'm going to be underneath Laz's level. And we're just going to work on guitars and shoot the breeze. And again, Billy, thank you so much. Again, you can't really tell the purple. You start to see it up here, but it's really purple it just looks all blue here because of the yellow lights or the orange lights. But yeah, it's purple clear down to here, and around the edges. So again, thank you everybody. And I hope to see you tonight. And I got a crap load of stuff. I wish I could find it. I wanted to show you that. It was so cool. Metallica on the floor. Well, I'll find it. If I don't, I'll make another one. It only took 22 minutes to make it. So yeah, I don't know where it went. Wait. Found it. So Metallica, and it's like a 3D effect. Oh. No, it didn't. Oh, now it's on the floor. But I also found one for, it's got a little, like you can hang it. I don't know, like it's like an ornament or something, but I just used plain black to make it. And, but I found one for Black Sabbath, Dio. It's like, yes. So I'll be making a bunch of these. Hell, I might even give some of these away. It only took 20 some minutes to do it. And I'm getting so much. Don't ask for pink. That's my daughter's and I don't want to use it. But I'm getting so many colors. Like that one's a blood red. I'll show it tonight. So again, thank you everybody. Billy Ray, thank you. Barry Rich, I know you're out of the country, but if you're watching this later, thank you for everything. Greasy, thank you for everything. Mr. Mick, thank you for everything. Laz, thank you for everything. Billy Ray, I mean, it's just been Torson. Thank you guys so much. You're helping me keep my promise alive and helping spread the gift of music to whoever for life. And that's the main thing. And I will see you guys later if I can figure out how to get out of here. I'm still all this time I've been on Johnny's show, I've never, not once, ever messed with StreamYard. He does it all. So I'm like new at all this. But I can present or invite. So I guess I can present another screenshot or invite someone to join with me. So I might do that one Monday night. Have someone come on with me, and then I'll hear you through the headset, whoever it is, and while I'm doing the stuff on the guitars and explaining stuff, whoever the guest is, if you want to, you could like tell me what the questions are, maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll figure out something, or we can both work on guitars, whatever. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day. And I hope to see you tonight. Bye-bye.